Guys, I'm back. I was just getting ready for the day and thought I would come on here and talk a little bit about some stuff going on in my life and some things that I've noticed that are kind of bothering me a little bit. And I mean, I think it's making me anxious and nervous and a little bit depressed all at the same time. But I'm not letting it get to me because I don't want it to defeat me. I don't want it to take over my life like I have in the past, and I don't want it to consume me consume me like it did in the past. Um we're experimenting with my medications to see what works and what doesn't. And they took off two of my medications, so I want to document what happens when I get emotional and see what happens when I get off these medications. Because it's been a goal of mine to not be on any medications at all. But I know that can't happen because my brain is already um addicted to the medication and has built up a tolerance to it. And at this point, I won't ever be able to be off medication, unfortunately. And it's just not something that's in the cards for me. And I regret ever allowing myself to be on medication. Uh, because it's ruined my life for the majority of it. I've been in and out of hospitals all my whole life, so I I know pretty much every hospital in Missouri, so I know how they work and how they operate and how the nurses and psychiatrists act and how they deal with certain situations, and it's disgusting the way they treat people there. And I really don't like psychiatrists or psychologists because they don't listen with their heart, and their mind is more focused on what's wrong with you rather than what's going on in your um heart and what's going on in your uh psycholo- psych- psychological imbalance. um I wanted to come on here and just give a little bit of an update. My birthday's next month and I'm turning 36. No, I don't look 36, but that's how old I am. I'm a Libra, so I have a. My moon sign is Saturn, and my sun sign is a Venus, which is totally appropriate because I'm a total chatterbox when you really get to know me, and I really do have a lot of interests, and I like things like horror movies. I like fantasy movies like Harry Potter. Um, as a practitioner, I like dragons, I like fairies, I like all things magical and all things mystical. And people call me crazy all the time, which I think is hilarious because little do they know there's different realms and there is different kinds of existences and dimensions that other creatures live in because we have disassociated ourselves from different creatures that have existed on our planet that we have not even fully understood up until this point. and we're barely in the baby stages of its infancy, and we don't even know what's out there really because we haven't even explored the majority of our world yet, and science is only barely catching up with uh, metaphysics, metaphysics, which has always known what science has only guessed at. Um, so yeah, I mean, do your research, do all kinds of things that make you happy and make you want to enjoy life because it's the only one you got and you can only live once, you know. And that kind of thing got me in trouble once, but I'm not going to talk about that because it was a really bad situation. And I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about random stuff that comes on uh, my mind. And my hair got longer, as you can see. It's getting kind of where I need to get it colored again. My mom's a hairstylist, so she gives me free hair coloring and hair cutting, so I don't have to pay for that. So I'm kind of lucky to have a mom that's a hairstylist. Fun fact: my mom did Aerosmith Steven Tyler's hair once. Um, she she was living in Missouri, as we have been our whole lives, and me and my sister have been close because we've gone through so much with my mom and her relationships and her defeats and her accomplishments. And it's, uh, family is kind of difficult to deal with sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's still your family. It's still blood related, and blood is thicker than water. I would, I would, I would, I would take a bullet for either one of those girls. And even though she has been abusive to me from time to time, it doesn't mean I'm gonna give up on her. Either way, I forgot what I was gonna say. Uh, Steven Tyler wanted his hair done. He was doing a show that day, and he asked his hairstylist who he could call, and my mom was in New York that that weekend, and they said I know exactly who to call, and they called my mom, and she got to meet the band, and she got to meet Aerosmith, and she got to meet Steven Tyler, and this was when she was trying to quit drinking. So, and they were trying to quit drinking as well, so they all had orange juice instead of alcohol. So, yeah, and when I met Aerosmith, I was 17 and it was my birthday at the time, and they were having a concert in Kansas City in Kansas, and I flew over on a plane, and my mom took me out of school, and I saw them front stage, and I actually touched his pant leg a little bit, and it was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed being there. It was so like it caught me off guard because they had soft porn, on the center stage of it, and I kind of got really embarrassed when I saw that because I was a total prude, and I I didn't like the idea of being intimate with anybody, and I still don't, and I don't like being touched. I don't like being in contact with people anyway. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. My birthday's coming up this month. I'm gonna be 36, and I plan on going to Culver's and getting some things for Halloween and getting dressed up for Halloween this year. I'm going trick or treating with my sister and my niece, and we're just gonna have a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a happy Halloween and be safe out there. And I know we have to get through September, but it's almost over. So I hope everybody has a good day. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to ring the bell, subscribe, and click the like button if you like this video. Thank you. Bye. Blessed be.